So today, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to deconstruct a creator's call to action. That moment they ask you to like and subscribe. The source material we're using is a script that's basically designed to be the perfect ask, and we're going to break it down piece by piece to really understand the art of what you might call the uncommercial.
And that really gets the heart of it, doesn't it? In a world where we're just bombarded with ads and asks, how does a creator connect with their audience in a way that feels, meaningful, not just like another transaction? We're about to dig into how this script pulls it off with a really clever communication strategy.
All right, so here's our game plan. First, we're going to look at how the script sets itself up as an uncommercial commercial. Then we'll dive into how it totally reframes the meaning of a simple click. After that, we'll unpack this really cool idea of an exchange of energy. And finally, we'll see how it all comes together to build something that's way more than just an audience.
Okay, so the script's very first move is brilliant. It immediately disarms you. Instead of hitting you with a sales pitch, it pulls you into this shared, nostalgic memory of old-school TV. It's a really smart move that makes you want to lean in instead of just tuning out.
It all starts right here. By talking about those announcements between cartoons and the news, it creates this familiar, totally non-threatening vibe. It's not an ad, it's one of those messages. This simple phrase just yanks you back to a time that felt a little less commercial.
And then it goes even deeper with this line. Before the station went dark. Man, that just evokes his feeling of importance, of finality. This wasn't just any commercial break. It felt like the last word of the day, which frames the message that's coming as something that really matters.
And this final visual cue, the rainbow test pattern, that just makes the memory so concrete. It seals the deal. The message is clear. What you're about to hear is an insider announcement like a public service message, not some slick modern ad. And just like that, your guard is completely down.
So, with the stage perfectly set, the script moves on to its next tactic, changing the meaning of clicking a button from just a passive action into something powerful, something meaningful.
The language here is just so direct and honest. It looks you right in the eye and acknowledges your skepticism by saying the thing people pretend doesn't matter, but then it immediately hits you with, but absolutely does. It asserts the genuine importance of what you're about to do. Then, the script sets up this really clear conflict. It's the algorithm playing hide-and-seek with the creator's work versus you. Suddenly, a click isn't just a click. It's you raising your hand in a digital classroom, refusing to be marked absent. It turns a totally passive action into an active claim of your presence.
And it uses these awesome metaphors to really drive the point home. Treat that bell like it owes you rent. I mean, that's such a great image. It transforms you from just a consumer into someone who's actively holding the platform accountable. You're not just watching, you're making sure you get what you came for.
Okay, this brings us to the real philosophical core of the whole message. The script pivots from the mechanics of clicks to the meaning of support, and it shifts the entire conversation away from a one-way donation to a two-way reciprocal relationship.
The script calls this an energy exchange, and this is key. It's framing your support not as charity, but as an investment of your energy, an investment that flows right back to the entire community in the form of better content. You're not just giving something away, you're fueling the engine.
And to make that totally tangible, the script lists out exactly what this energy fuels. Better gear, bigger ideas, deeper dives, louder truths. It draws a direct line from your support to real, concrete outcomes. It answers the question, so what do I get in return? And the answer is a better version of the very thing you already like.
So all of this is building to the final and maybe the most important idea of all. The ultimate goal here isn't just to get more subscribers. It's about building an independent, collaborative community, what the script calls a sovereign ecosystem.
You got to pay close attention to these words. Sovereign, independent. That's a powerful declaration. The script is positioning this channel as a space that's supported by its community, free from outside pressure or censorship, and it's inviting you to help build it. And then it lays out a super clear pathway for how to get involved. You can start by just seeing the work, liking and subscribing. Then you can help grow it by sharing and supporting. And finally, you can actually shape the work through collaboration. It literally turns a viewer into a potential co-creator.
And this isn't just talk. The script backs it all up with an open invitation, giving you direct contact information. This is the ultimate proof of that collaborative spirit. It completely breaks down the wall between the creator and the audience and makes that invitation to build something together feel incredibly real.
Okay, so let's bring it all together. What's the final takeaway? Every single part of this script, from that nostalgic opening to the direct invitation to collaborate, is working to reframe the entire relationship and really to empower you, the viewer.
This is the big, culminating statement. It elevates the channel from just a place you get content into something so much bigger. An ecosystem, a movement, a living story. This gives your participation a real sense of purpose.
And here it is, the final personal connection. The script takes that huge idea of a movement and makes it immediate. It tells you that your part in this big story begins with a single click. It's empowering, and it's something you can do right now.
Which leaves us with a final thought. Understanding how a message like this is put together helps us see our own power as viewers. The question isn't just about what you watch, but what you choose to build. So, what story will you help create next?